So, jetzt wird es richtig royal, baby. Weil jetzt treffen wir eine Rap-Legende, die Ende 90er Jahre einfach zu den Besten von den Besten noch gehört hat. Kennst du das Lied noch? Jump around! Jump around! Jetzt hat er einen Stilwechsel gemacht, also zumindest was die Instrumente betrifft. Jetzt wird es nämlich akustisch und wir haben ihn im Interview und ich bin so aufgeregt.
So get out your seat, everybody, jump around. Everybody jump around. Everybody jump around. Everybody jump around. From town to town, from bed to bed. It's like I said.
Alright, jetzt ist es so weit. The one and only Everlast sitzt hier neben mir und ich darf ihn zum Gespräch einladen. Welcome to Joiz and Burn, of course.
Thank you. Thanks
How
for
are
having
you feeling
me.
today?
I'm feeling all right now.
After the gig, how was
Relaxed.
the show?
It was good, you know. I mean, it's twice, you know, in less than 24 hours I had to take over a stage, you know, so.
That was a huge surprise last night. I didn't expect you to see you on the stage together with Cypress Hill.
I don't think any of us were, until I got here and we started hanging out and we got our heads right together. Julio G, the DJ, is one of my oldest and dearest friends, and you know, we started joking around. Hey, you got to jump around, and it turned into let's do it. So
that was really spontaneous then.
Well, I mean, right before the set,
Wow.
decided to do it. You know,
That's cool.
we didn't even have the instrumental. That was over the record with the vocal, but you couldn't tell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You definitely couldn't tell. We
No,
didn't
I had to yell it because I didn't want anybody saying lip syncing or anything like that. But we didn't have an instrumental. You know, I didn't expect to do it. So, like, we never printed up instrumentals.
Yeah.
That's like a very rare instrumental. Like, only a few DJs that I've given it to actually have the real instrumental for Jump Around.
So
Some have made their own, like, out of pieces of it, but the real instrumental is kind of hard to come by.
Alright, I need to quickly translate that to our audience. Also, gestern hat es die grosse Überraschung gegeben. Der Everlast war zusammen mit Cypress Hill auf der Bühne und hat Jump Around performt. Und das ist zum Glück zustande gekommen, weil sein guter Freund, der DJ, nachher natürlich auf der Bühne stand und sich ein bisschen gewitzt hat. Und dann ist es passiert. Und sie haben nicht einmal das Instrumental gehabt, sondern sie haben es wirklich ab Originalband gespielt. Und der hat genug Leute müssen rappen, nicht dass die Leute das Gefühl haben, dass sie durch den Lip sinken. Wow, yeah. Well, I think people appreciate it a lot, and that was fun. And people were jumping around.
We all had a flashback to 1993.
Oh, definitely. How was it for you to perform such an old song? I mean, you have the acoustic version, which you played.
I don't play that a lot, actually.
Oh, you don't?
I play it occasionally.
Okay. So, how was it to perform a 1993 song?
I mean, well, we've done it a lot, but to do it with them, it was different because we used to tour a lot in those years, 92 and 93 together, so it kind of brought the fun of that back. Those are my brothers. I mean, I literally was at Be Real Studio 2 weeks ago, you know. It's not like I haven't seen him in 15 years. I saw him 2 weeks ago, you know what I mean? But we didn't know we were going to both be here on this. Like, I had a day off, obviously. I played today, they played yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I just happened to come into town early, and I was like, who's playing at the festival tonight? And they were like, Cypress Hill. I start texting B, and
Oh, how
next
cool
thing I know,
is that?
we were here, and we wound up doing what we did, you know.
Sometimes we just have to be lucky.
Yeah, you know, festival got a freebie last night.
Yes, so gut. Ja, gestern ist das Gurtenfestival gut weggekommen, weil sie gratis noch einen zusätzlichen Gig hatten, wie schon vorher erwähnt. Und sie sind auch schon zusammen jetzt wieder im Studio gewesen. Und jetzt nimmt man natürlich Wunder, was läuft da hier. So, is there any record coming out soon with you and Cypress Hill together?
I don't know. Me and Be Real have made quite a few things together. I wasn't at his studio to work. I was actually listening to some of his new stuff and some of the Cypress stuff. Just, you know, as friends, we listen to each other's records sometimes and offer our opinions and whatnot.
Okay.
You know, I was listening to his Dr. Green Thumb record, which is going to be, I think people are going to trip on it. It's going to be kind of good. It's a little different than anything he's ever done before. And I think it's pretty interesting.
So people are really waiting for that too. So it's going to be great.
Yeah. No, I think people are going to be, you know,
Surprised?
it's different than stuff he's done before. But I mean, I think people are going to dig it. It's a really good record.
Okay, also hat dem Dr. Green Thumb jetzt auch schon ein bisschen Feedback gegeben für die neuen Aufnahmen, die am Laufen waren. Und er sagt, es wird definitiv anders und es wird interessant sozusagen. And I mean, you did quite a change as well. I mean, when you started with hip hop, you became one of the biggest shots in the business, and then
when did I leave? That's what I.
Well, you look still, but it became so acoustic. It's so different, right?
It's all music, right? It's all rhymes. Listen, I mean, if you listen to the songs, I'm just writing raps. I'm just putting them to a few simple chords, you know, and I don't really play the guitar that well. I beat on it more like a drum than anything. You know what I mean? I can write a decent song. You know what I mean? I can write a good story. I can put together something that makes people kind of, it touches. You know, so I got some kind of thing that just works for me. Mm-hmm. I don't see anybody else doing it. Don't know if anybody else could. Don't know if anybody else even wants to. You know what I mean? But I do what I do.
I mean, we recognize your job. I mean, you even got a Grammy Award with Santana back then.
Yeah, that was fun.
I mean, you are obviously a good songwriter. Also, natürlich hat sein Stil ein bisschen geändert, aber immer noch tut rappen und Rhymes schreiben und gute Texte schreiben, die die Leute nicht mehr berühren. Und das funktioniert halt nach wie vor so. So, how is it being in Switzerland?
I like Switzerland a lot. I mean, I started the tour here. I have one more show, but second to last show is here. Like I started at Montreux, you know. I need to like come and just hit every one of your festivals every 1 year. Just do them all.
I mean, Cypress Hill do a lot of festivals and again and again.
I want to do Montreux, Blue Balls, Bern.
That'd be great.
One over by the river.
That'd be awesome.
I forget the name of it. There's a bunch.
Well, we have a lot of festivals.
Just call them, motherfucker.
That's an announcement. This is an aanzaak voor alle festivals.
I'll come with a guitar and a keyboard player. We'll take care of half the bands on your roster.
Der Everlast kommt vorbei mit Gitarrist und Keyboardist, mehr braucht es nicht. Wir könnten ihn buchen. Er wird überall auftreten in der Schweiz. Er liebt die Schweiz.
Little Miss America, in all of your glory. She loved the paparazzi. She's trying to sell her story. She's gonna write a movie.
Before we started the interview, we were talking about sneakers, and that's something you Instagram a lot about. You're absolutely into kicks, right?
Because my life's boring, so it's like shoes and crowds. That's what I take pictures of.
You can't tell people that your life is boring.
I'm a pretty boring motherfucker, I'll tell you that.
What happens during the day? You get up?
At home?
Yeah.
I get up and go through a series of treatments with my daughter and feed my other daughter and try and, you know, have some fun with my kids.
All right. Yeah, you just mentioned it. Also erstens mal sagt er hat ein langweiliges Leben, das kann ich nicht. Und er sagt, am Morgen steht er auf und dann schaut er auf seine Töchter und die eine davon hat auch viele Behandlungen. One of your daughters has a lot of treatments because she has problems with the lungs, right?
She has cystic fibrosis.
Yes, exactly. And I saw you're collecting funds also for the research, right?
We're always trying to raise some money. I got something coming up at the end of the year, a little art show auction thing that's going to happen with the Grammy Museum in LA, but I'm always, you know, until they find a cure, which they're close. So hopefully in the next 5 to 10 years there'll be a cure for it.
That'd be perfect. Also seine Tochter hat eine gentechnische sozusagen Krankheit, die Lungen betreffen, und er ist voll involviert in die Lösung quasi und tut auch Geld sammeln und sich immer vorwärts, und er hofft, dass man so in 10, 15 Jahren auch tatsächlich Medikamente finden kann, weil bis jetzt gibt es noch nicht so ein bisschen in diesem Stil. How hard is it for you as a father to be on the road and doing the shows and always putting a good mood on while you have a daughter back home?
I don't know if I'm always putting a good mood on.
Well, at least now you're smiling.
Y'all only see an hour a day or 2 hours a day, you know?
Okay.
I'm a human being, you know? I got some special issues at home to make it a little harder to be away, so you have your good days, you have your bad days, man. You still got to get up and do your work and do what you got to do.
What keeps you going? Was treibt dich weiterhin an, wenn
feeding my kids, making sure their future is going to be taken care of. They're going to go to college and all that good stuff.
Do they already have plans what they want to be someday?
It's 1 and 4 years old.
4 years old, exactly.
Yeah, so.
But doesn't she say, Daddy, I want to be a ballerina?
They're going to start getting expensive real soon too, so. You know.
Are you going to be a protective dad, like if she gets older and talking to boys and stuff, or will you let things flow?
I mean, I want to see who the young man is that's going to come knock on my door and ask for her.
Do you think they'll be scared, or do have a lot of respect because you're a big rapper?
I don't know nothing about that. They should be scared.
So, wir werden es ziemlich sicher
That's a long way away.
Das stimmt. Es
That's
geht noch
many years away.
Das stimmt. Es geht noch ein paar Jahre, bis seine Tochter mal älter wird und die ersten Gielen-Probleme auftauchen. Ich glaube, er wird schwierig tun im Fall so. So, talking about the current situation, what are you going to do? The gig is over. Yesterday you performed with Cypress Hill. Now you have the rest of the day for yourself.
Hang out here for a little while. And then I gotta fly to Poland tomorrow. So.
What time are you leaving? You don't even know. Just people looking.
It can't be too early because I don't know.
Okay.
So it has to be later than the day.
Okay. Also morgen geht's weiter auf Polen. And if you had a diary, what would you write down about Switzerland, about your experience here? Wenn du das Tagebuch hattest, was würdest du jetzt in dieses Tagebuch hineinschreiben?
What happens in Switzerland stays in Switzerland.
You just mentioned that you're a boring person, and now you're indicating to have some secrets.
No, I'm just saying, what would I write?
Well, maybe we'll hear a song about it, maybe?
You never know.
We never know. Also gut, also sein Tagebuch-Eintrag wird er nicht verraten. Weil es ist ja auch privat, gell? Aber es könnte ja sein, vielleicht gibt es mal einen Song darüber. Wir wissen es nicht. Well, yeah, thank you very much for the interview. And I think it's time for you to relax. I think, was that your last interview?
I don't know, I hope so.
You don't really have a plan what's going on, right?
No, I don't make plans.
That's nice.
Other people make the plans and I just follow those people.
Okay.
When they say it's time to follow me, let's go.
Okay.
That's the way I live.
Das ist cool. Also, er hat Leute, die für ihn denken und all die Pläne machen und er geht einfach mit. Und ich würde sagen, ihr geht auch einfach mal mit dem Flow mit und zieht nach den Rest von diesen guten Interviews rein. Viel Spaß noch.